It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one.
Crnac. English Balkan Live.
You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Ne čuje se.
Jebo ga, hvala ti. Jebim te.
Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Koliko je 20 plus 2 0 plus 2 0 plus 7?
6-7.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown. We got us a hero.
Aj, kad si mislio da će reći? Šta sad? Get inside and be apprehend the Daltons. Prebučujem apprehend.
Ima sve 5.
Da, aha, Dumanović. Ne, sam pitam ja tebe ono. Jesi mislio da će reći? Ne mogu ovo.
67.
Aha, Gdje ovo, joj. Pa dobro.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Kako je život.
It was high noon.
Jesi na moru ili si u Londonu?
Deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months.
Ko to polovo? Josipa, di si Josipa? Ti si Imrane.
This man had no intention of
A mam ljudi,
marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
pljesak za Josipa što nam šalava. Može vam pljesak za Josipu
Dobar
što nam
okvir za
se
kameru.
polovala. A nego što je malo da promijenim, bote, ono smrlo me. Baš se ne uklapa se ono uopće u igricu. Kad sam vidio live
Di je
na
majster i
YouTube-u.
Nesto? Fali brat.
A ne znam, valjda sam še ljutio kao sam mu rekao, ono, za bodove, da sam bodove njemu, zato kad je šerao više puta, šerao live, dodalo
Kako
se
je?
200 bodova. Može u live-u, kao, ona mu te previše
5,
bodova
to sam jucer
za
govorio.
ovu igru. Ti si Josipa, evo, super je, kako si ti.
Pa ti si glup, dečko.
But this bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Zašto si to napravio? Dobro je.
Kao prvo, aktivnost se gleda, pisanje 4 aktivnosti, kužiš, to si ti napraviti prvo. A onda nisam znao prije, zato kaj tih Finity kad napravim je kao ono ko share live dobije 100 bodova. Kužimo te, ali jebote ono,
Kaskada je pametan i...
share jebote 5 puta live, tu share dobije 1000 bodova odjednom jebote. Ja sam kao napravio ono da se gleda po aktivnosti u live-u, onako, za nagradnu igru, kužiš, za nagradnu igru, ono, po 5 bodova. A on već prije mi bilo što je mješteno prema defaultu, kao 100 bodova po šeru. Ili je bio 200 jebote bodova.
Presu sistem, nijem pristaje genije.
Pa jebi ga, ja sam vratio na 700 kako je bio inače, kužiš. Već je prije, nego sam tu počeo tu nagradnu igru napraviti, onda sam stavio njemu na 700, je bio prije isto aktivan. Nisam
kriv.
niš menjao. Nisam niš menjao jebate, kaj sam kriv? Nisam uopće znam da će ti biti tak to. Da jebe taj Techfinity.
Realno.
Nisam gledao. Ja sam stavio 700 kako je inače bio aktivan više puta. Prije svih ostalih.
Ti si kriv.
Pa sam
Jel mi
kriv
radi
jebote ja.
ovec?
Pa sam kriv jebote ja. Kaj sam kriv.
A, radi.
Radi jebote. Jesi pa kako si, hvala ti za follow.
They're alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going?
Pa on je
Are you
spustio
crazy?"
poru i ti ga sjebu za to.
A ne možeš
Ima
to za
pusti
aktivnost
kaskadu,
jebote
vidiš
da
da je
kao...
dobar čiko.
Ne može biti za aktivnost jebote kao to da mu kao dobije nagradu jebote, kako to može jebote? A dao sam pisao na slici kao a aktivnost se prati na Techfinity-u, ko piše aktivno u chatu i druži se i priča, dobije bodove. Ne share, kakav share jebote, to nisam ništa rekao ja u share. To je default, to je bio meni stavio
A kad je to
Techfinity,
bilo?
pa prije nego sam počeo tu kao nagradu igru.
He paid him no mind.
I to je bio meni prema defaultu, kužiš jebote.
Back of the bank.
Ja to nisam znao uopće. A ja sam kad htio stavim kao o aktivnosti u chatu. Ja sam ostavio 700 bodova koji je bio aktivan prije.
Ne mislim, kad
A
je to napravio.
ostali su počeli sa 0 bodova.
From above. Ultimately, a water tower was right there.
Kako je to kad sam napravio? A ne znam, pa či sam počeo ono 11.6. vada.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Ja sam počeo igru. To navića jebote.
We've got company.
Heroic men like
Možda ono...
did what
Mislim da sad bote vas 1000 tu... Čekaj se.
Jim Bowie and Davy
Da 1000 vamo sada...
Crockett in the alley.
Znači,
Share
možemo
live.
reći da se brat Necevi se pojavi.
A ne znam, jebi ga šta.
Koga ima?
Ja sam nešto kriv njemu jebote, ja sam stavio bodove koji inače bio. Ali ovo što je share live, to je bio 100 bodova, to se ne važi, kad to nije žeća aktivnost. Samo si isko share jebote, da bude prvi među svima jebote. Da ima 5000 bodova, kako to moguće jebote? To nije žeća aktivnost jebote, kad ti ne kužiš.
Upravu si.
Sam ovak klik share skuže kako ono za share i to sam samo maknuo. A ostalo kao što je pisao chatu nakon aktivnosti kao što je pisao chatu, to sam ostavio. A moj share što tu share od 5 puta sam maknuo te bodove. I to ničemu ne služi jebika. Kuži sad.
Ma kuži, ali je li kriv kad je provalio foru?
A dobro, pa to se ne važi.
Dobro, to je previše za šaranje bodova.
A to se ne važi, to nisam uopće ni htio da napravim. Nisam to znao, to mi je Techfinity jebem tak stavio. Default. Da sam znao prije, ja bi to sve isto maknuo. I on bi isto bio na 700 bodova ko što inače je bio. Kužiš. Znači kaj, prije sam počeo tu kao... Prije sam počeo tu kao na igru. Imao je... 3k bodova. A to je kad još prije te nagane igre, je on dobio te bodove. I prije sam počeo tu naganu igru. Kužiš. I onda sam kao neko, ajde napišu naganu igru da bude sve da bude jednako za sve. Svi počnu 0 bodova. I onda svi krenu aktivnosti da pišu u chatu. Pa ako dobije naganu igru po aktivnosti, dobije.
Over there!
Kak dobije bodove?
Pa svaku minutu nešto napišeš, onda dobiješ 5 bodova.
What the hell?
Ako sam napravio onako da svi počnu s početka, da bude fair za sve, kužiš. Ja sam kao neko bote koji je prije još tu bio,
Aktivnosti u četu.
još bote koji je neko prije, kad je bio četu tu prije te igre, dobije 8k bodova. Kako će i ostali ići bote? Nije nikako da ćemo ostali, znači do te bodova, kužiš. I nije fair.
Napise ja mislim 5 poruka, 5 bodova.
Mislim da je 5 poruka po minuti 5 bodova, dakle nešto nemam pojma. Onda vidim. Ja sam lakšao sam tu, tako da bude onako fair za sve. Ako ono kužiš.
Aha,
Ću da vidim. Gdje sad to se radi?
fair je.
Pa je logično, ako sve staje na nulu,
Ostaje ovo plavo pokraj imena nasih.
ko je plavo? Neki brojevi, nemam pojma šta, a kada se bodovi?
2017.
A to ne znam šta je. Kada se points.
16.8.
To ti je ovo, level. To ti je level. To ti je level u pisanju. Mislim da pišem tako na Infinity. Level, to points i nešto points content towards the level. Nemam pojma šta. Nemam neki level, ne znam. I eto, to ti to. Sam vam.
Ja to nisam znao.
Evo ga. Points per 4 minute. 5 points per 4 minute, tako sam stavio. A vidiš vamo mi je bilo ovo upaljeno. Gledaj, sad ću pokazat. Vidiš ovo tu, bilo mi upaljeno ovo ovdje. Ovo tu, points per share, 100. I kad sad tu našereš 50 puta jebote, to sam samo maknuo. Ovo sam tu njemu ostavio kako je bio aktivan koji inače. Ovo tu prije bilo 50, kužiš, ja sam stavio na 5. Tako da, eto, jevi ga. Ja sam normalno za njega, spuštao sam ga, jevi ga. Nemoj ti šerat kad sam gasio ovaj tu šer. Samo sam ovo tu palio.
Stavi taj šare 999 points.
Ajde, stavit ću. Eto. Ne znam kad se ljut on jebote, ja sam normalno stavio njemu dodao sam bodove.
Jugali.
Ma neću. On će sam stjebat bodove. Slušaj Leo, bit će ti 2 puta bodovi. Stavit ću onako, stavit ću ga, čekaj. Stavit ću... Ajde jebote. Vidi ga. Čekaj. Stavit ću vamo broj 10. Znači 2 puta. Bodovi će ići na dan kada je otvoren moj YouTube kanal. To ti je drugi semi. Biće double points. Eto vidiš tako malo, eto no. I nakon igra traje ti do 10. semi. Pa imam, zašto ne? Pa live na YouTube to vrijeme na TikToku. Baš pitaš.
His name was Silas Greaves. And when the dust finally
Pa
settled,
gazes kada
he
otvori
was
si.
the last man standing.
A se YouTube kanal otvorio.
Sorry, kid.
Otvorio se
Just wasn't the way it happened.
drugi semi 2023. Vada nemam pojma koje. Da će biti na TikToku. Gledam.
Not high noon.
Gledat ću duše 5 sati valjda nešto. I bit će 2 puta bodovi.
I was late to the party and Coffeeville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Kanal se otvorio, znači dan godišnjica kanala kada se otvorio, drugi semi će biti 2 puta bodovi i to je to.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. Finally,
Jebem ti.
those stupid bastards decided to
Jel
rob
može
2
sraditi s
banks
ustom kao
at the
imena
same
ili
time
tako
in
nešto
the same
slično?
Di šta kasne imena.
I knew 'em, but they still had friends in Coffeeville.
Za nas.
Zašto? Ne kužim koja kasta imena. Ozi čega, za šta?
Ili Rolls kao u Discordu.
A, Paroles. Pa mogu napraviti ono kao da kao birate da ima svako svoja custom imena. Pa možete napraviti nickname, što? Ne kužim. Da možeš sam napraviti na Discordu svoje custom ime.
Stavi meni English Balkan Live.
Kako, roll, šta? Roll da zove se Balkan Live ili šta? Okej.
Those friends came after me like a pack of
English
wild
Balkan
dogs.
Live.
Kao tako da zove se roll, šta?
Coming at me from all directions.
Da,
Okej, budem. Podiš boje.
The money and
ome
didn't
je
want to lose
igraš
them.
Call of
Problem
Duty
was,
nizu.
they knew the town better.
Da, nema
Za
šta.
mene.
Budem. Nema šta koji je jak. Ja ti igram sve retro igrice, PS2 igrice, emulator,
Plava
PS3
boja.
igrice, ja ću Nintendo igrice, svašta retro igraću. Imaš u moj YouTube kanal, pogledaj YouTube kanal isto u opisu. Budem, Leo. Baću vaš,
Did the Daltons
moj.
pull up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns,
A gledaj, sve se sviđa mi se ove igrice. Da sam skušio kasnije, čekaj. Vidio sunce, vidio ovo. Samo pogledaj, bote ovo predobro, vidio ovo je.
Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people
Vidio
in
ovo.
Coffeyville that day.
Pa dobro je.
But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Čekaj, dobrodošao na live.
Volumetric Lighting.
Volumetric, da. To je sve ne znam, pa imam ja. Kosonović. Chase, ja, aj. Da ćeš na WC. Nam kroz kuću, šta? Jebem, tu.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Ajde skači jebote. Znači da skači.
Zna s koju horror igru Moses igrat.
Koju?
It was Emmett, the youngest,
Slenderman
and he
Arrival.
decided to stand his ground and face
O,
me
pa
down.
vidit ću. Može. Neću na listu.
He was determined to protect his brothers.
A to je sad ovaj.
I understood how he felt, taking me on all by his lonesome
Jebo, helotovo jebote.
recipe for a long life.
Oj me jebo, hoće me ubiti.
Coward and a cheater. It's hog killing time.
Nemoj staviti na kraj, molim te. Čavkin mora se pomaknut naprijed.
You ain't getting by
Da?
me, Grease.
Aha, budem zamijenio za neke onda.
But Emmett Dalton survived the
Budem promijenio onda.
Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot
dwie.
23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Ko dobra igrica jebote. Niko je ne snima na Balkanu, niko nije recimo jebote. Ja budu oživljavam ove stare igrice jebote.
Pa ti je snimac.
Da, ali niko ne snima osim mene. Na Balkanu. Bio sam imao lik, zove se Šahmat. Live svaki dan kod 2. A to je nešto ono.
It took me a couple of days to
Gledam
track the
ga.
Daltons down.
Ne baš ne dok.
Can't get away with this. And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand. We'll track them to the ends of the earth. They seemed
Ovo
as
su moji.
determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Kad sam moram ovo uništi da padne, bilo bi fora.
It was
Jel ti
damp and
voliš
foggy
drage
as
igre?
hell.
Uf, igrao sam Tanner jebote, znaš kako to, da je znaš. Sam Tanner tamo poludio 100 puta jebote.
It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
War Thunder je puk.
A i Rage igrica isto, koliko ti meta jebote i sve. Ono bote, dođeš klika tamo, pukneš ga, ovaj drugi ga ubije. Ti si Luka, Lux, dobrodošao na live. Ti je novi ovdje. I bote ono, ti kao pucaš ga ne može ga
Gdje
ubiti.
sam?
Maple trees were in full color, red as blood.
Pa eto, 100 puta to poludio je.
The rains that year were torrential.
Još god te kao mojim
The whole area was
timeti, ubio me bote, imam onu,
The vigilantes had spread
imam
out
sam jebote onaj nuk jednome.
and I couldn't see.
I da ovim grupanjem ovi mene ubijaju jebote. Te reci je to normalno. Osnovno,
Mislim, one igre kao Tres Hate i U.
a to mi je tako baš Rage igrica.
Bury 'em in the swamp. Let 'em where they stand. Except for some bitches ahead of me wanted to do me harm, so I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
Na koliko si postao ove igre?
Da sam, mislim da sam još pol sata. Ja sam playthrough 3 sata, 3,5 sata ovdje. Ili 4. Mislim da je 4. 3, nemam pojma. Rekao sam sat i pol. Znači puta. Sat i 50 sata. Fajn da to ne.
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
A jebote.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Eš. Gdje je ovaj...
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Venti. Nekako onako fora da pucam ovaj dinamit u zraku. A ne mogu sad.
Point being, I
U to je ovaj.
serious attack.
Jebem ti sunce. Luka, di si? Luka, još mi se ne javljaš. Jebote. Jebate život. Daj mi moj shotgun za ovoga lika. Oh fuck. A tu je ovaj. Ali od njega ću brzo lagano vidio, tek sam ga na pola prošao. Gdje si ti sad? Ujebem ti sunce.
Zašto nisi igro Quake 2?
Igrao sam bog te i... nisam mogao naći izlaz zadnja neki on tamo da nastavim gledao taj neki previše labirinta i onda sam prestao. Ono sve cool, buca čujem muziku, kasnije nema muzike jebote i ne znam kud trebam ići. I ono... Dađao sam tamo put, da ćem dalje ići pol sata, nema ga nigdje.
Igre 59 minus 62 bit prag, jedva cekam to.
A to mi nisi rekao, vidjet ću što je to. Ta. Evo je puca.
Metro trilogija i onda RDR 2.
Metro će bit nakon po redu, da. RDR 2 bit će RDR 1. Jedinicu sam prešao.
To si dobro poredo.
Da. Malo sam, nisam baš onaj upešten po redu, ali bit će i to. Se namuče na onom upeštenu jebotenim bossovi. Biće Black Ops trojke. Znači kasnije sve sranje.
A barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
Ali vidio sam da se zigrat Sniper Contracts.
Da.
Uskoro.
Da. Op.
Just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious
Zašto nema
characters
dvojke?
running through the bushes. Of course, I followed them.
Zašto nema dvojke? Koji?
Damn swamp was like a goddamn. Pretty soon, I had no goddamn
Pa ima, Sniper Ghost stvorio 2, kako? Hršće. A to je zaspa. Umrića priča.
started walking, and pretty
Sniper
soon.
Contracts 2 ne Warrior.
A, Sniper Ghost Warrior i Sniper Ghost Contract. To su dvije različite, šta? To je harče tu je.
Steve,
Da, oni nemaju nikakvu povezancu.
Onda dobro. Zamijenit ću
Indians surrounded
ovaj
me from all
Ghost Warrior 2 za ovaj kontrakt 2.
Kevine. Moraš to
koga?
popraviti.
Budem. Mislim da ne.
They were Indians.
No.
Pa kako se vidi prošli ovu godinu ljudi u školi?
Now where was I?
Kako se prošli
Following the Daltons
ocjenu?
to the swamp?
To je bila zaključena ocjena.
Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
5. Bravo.
Where was I?
The Daltons.
Čekaj. Bravo, Leo. Imrane. Balance. Bravo, bravo Imrane.
See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no
Hvala,
other.
hvala.
Bolje to nego 30. Ja sam prošao od prvo do 8. Ne, prvo do 6. sa 4. 7 i 8 prošao sam 3. Osnovna škola. A
Bolje
srednja,
to nego dvaca.
srednja sam počeo sve sa 3. Da.
Pa br.
Ma dobro je, da. Bu, bu.
So did you ever find the damn
Valja
Daltons?
meni deveti
yet.
razlog.
But I did find a few of their
Valjda meni davati raz.
Kansans
Da.
breed like rabbits.
Evo leti, ovo, mislim ovo liči mi neke bubu da leti, evo te ovo dinamit.
But hell, what's more important than
Deveti
family?
razred.
I bet Ben knows.
Ako 9. Ujebem ti. Znači kao prvi srednji nakon 8. ili šta?
Brat je iz Bosne. U Bosni
je
9,
to kao prvi, je to kao prvi srednji.
osnovne.
Osnovno ima 9 razreda jebote, to nisam znao. I mi su kao ono 9 ono kao prvi srednji. O jebote. Ok. Okej. To nisam znao.
9 i to prvi srednji. Bravo, legendo.
A daj ne, stari. A ono kao 8. kužiš kao ono. Nisam skužio to.
Aha,
Skada 2026. 9. prvi srednje. Ubij ga jebote.
pametan mašalak.
Da.
Glup ko kurac.
Ajde, seri.
Mog ljubavi.
Većina.
Ne seri.
Monte Carlo. Umore. Ja sam se vozio na jetskiju, ono što je bilo jebeno vozio na jetskiju se vozite. Tamo sam bio na Inu na moru, vozio sam se jetskijem. Ludo. Tamo ti imam Inu pete na pjesak jebote i nije bilo uopće kamenja. I super jebote onako lijepo, ono samo budeš umore, hodaš. Še nema kamenja niti išta. Tamo pjesak bio tamo. Ono, čitava čitav put ravan, ono sam pjesak. Nema sada, nema
Zenska
ništa.
nije procitala ec.
Da nije. A, pa neka nam čitate neke riječi. Ne znam zašto, možda možeš kao čekati neku pauzu između poruka da bi on to pročitala. Da. Tu je Sheldon.
Brojeve i smijeh ne cita.
Ma... Da, jer je glupa. Ne znam na to.
Ja masen.
Ja mislim. Mhm. Ojš.
Pa idem ja. Nemoj zaboravit promijenit jump in i sniper kontrakt 2 stavit umjesto
Dobro.
warrior.
Dobro, ajde smog. Ajde, čuje se. Uživaj, čujemo se.
Pusica.
Posica.
I knew those dogs
Ništa, sediš.
standing together
I'm
against
still standing. Yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah. Meow. Eto da sam se find Dalton. Jebote, još nisam našao ovdje. Čekaj, imamo neki umonost.
Pametniji su Bosanci pa im treba 9 razreda.
A, i to je bilo ludo da izdržite onda.
Ma nije isk.
Ko se ona onako prije 8.
Koliko si imao srednjih godina?
Pa... Išao sam ti u srednju od 2008. do 2015. Od 2008. do 2014. Znači koje godina tako sam imao godina, ja. Znači ako sam krenuo 2008. imao sam 8 godina. Išao sam do 2014. imao sam 14 godina.
That's when I saw it. A
5 godina
goddamn
srednje.
steamboat.
A steamboat.
A to... 3-3.
Steve, but this wasn't much more.
Išao sam odmah da radim.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps? Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really
3
mean
godine sam išao.
it was a steamboat?
Kod nas
with a
ima neke
goddamn
4,
army
neke
on
3.
board.
A ima kao nas isto 4, no kužiš ono, ja sam išao 3, nisam stao više ići. Ideš 4 godine, srednije, onda ideš na faks koću. Ja nisam išao na faks.
But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Jebo faks.
A nije to jebo. To je dobrog jebote. To jebote ideš 5 godina i kasnije si šef u nekoj firmi. Jebi ga, Imrane. Aj jebo. Prođem jebote, ne mogu proći. Daj, ajde. Kaj će gore tu stepenice, za šta? Da me lakše ubiju.
meni babušek bez faksa brk.
A pa ne znam kako to je, nekom preko veze, 100%. Ako ja, ono, kad odem tamo, nemaš veze, kako ćeš onda?
Hiljadu poena.
Svaka čast. Sam tako nastavi, evo te i dođeš igricu. Još ovih 2 puta bodova, još si prvi. Jebem ti.
Jel može sa igrica?
Pa može. Account. Ako je account jeftini možda može. Account je jeftiniji, vidit ću. Koliko košta, vidit ću.
Jel ono 4 eura?
Da, do 4 je neki account dok ima 100 igrica na PS, tako nešto. Jebote što me ubija, ovo je... A jebat.
Ima u vrncine.
O. Ma nema, palio sam klimu. A inače imam dosta. Aj jebat.
Ima sound detektore i USB revolvera.
Ima. Baš je igrata isto revolver. Ovo mi se već dobro sviđa, bote ovo je fizika. Fizika, kad pucaš ovoga, kad rodaš, pucaš super jebote, sve dobro izgleda.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben.
Na tu je ovaj.
I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just
Samo
ain't
što
in
je
my...
Ma nije.
svaka igra Red Dead revolvera je
Plus, I'm
dobra.
stubborn as hell.
Pa nego šta. Jo, opa.
Order 1 je nastavak Order 2 storija.
Znam. Puc tobe. Aj, ne mogu da pucam, bilo bi dobro da probam malo ovo. O, ne, jebote.
Svjetlo po danu upali.
Da? Palim, što da ne.
That asshole just killed Red?
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit. But it turned out that they had me.
Jesi ikad čuo za ta advent?
Jesam, anime, što bolje mi dvojka.
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not
A, da.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
We're talking about the Titanic.
No, to je brod u ovo vrijeme 1800 neke, ne znam koje. Mislim, to je brod, jebote. Kako je veliki brod, jebote, ovo je.
What they're doing, they say that the
Te godine, kauboja.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Breeze?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Dobra je igrica, kako mi se igra jako dopao.
Koje igrice?
Ova sto
Utice.
igras.
A to, kad si prešao
Ova
već,
sto igras.
si prešao tu, a?
Da,
A. Odlično je. Znam vidjeti, tako da vidim, da ima još neka igrica slična ovoj.
One at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side
Ija.
to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Pa jebote, kako to napravim? Da, sada. Zrakiću, to si ti jebote. No, nisam znao.
vidi low honor pre vremena i gubi. Lagano je brd.
Ma budem. Da sam malo fokusira ovaj. Koga ja? On malo fokus ovaj jebot.
Mora se ideje da koristiš.
Dospio sam.
Got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Paroled 4
Vidio sam Ada.
later. He moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers.
Ali sa kraj igrice, šta?
My own brothers died tragically as well.
Dobra priča, ne?
told.
Ima stičost do kraja. Ovaj zvuk
It
kad
was
predesnici
1860.
Nema
Red
se
Dead
bavit.
Revolvera.
The brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my
Here we
brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. and I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy. Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Ok, nisu nalazi tako dugo. Idemo još. Evo još dvije misije ove pa...
I'd been on this trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains.
Do grafike, jebo kako dobra grafika.
They were a loose association of outlaws who robbed banks and trains from Colorado to Montana.
Prica je dobra, ali scena gdje se sreće sa kaotikmen bivajnom riječu s bolje.
Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the fire. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
Ne znam, ovo sveta mi naučio ove slušalice, krivo sam stavio. Kako mislim nakon da ovako napravim. Iskab još.
I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
A se ideš ovdje jebate. Da bi se usre. Io con i dettagli, sto video jebate dettagli. Perché to sniper rifles ne saved off rifles, dove? Ovo mi treba. I ovo mi treba. Evo stvari uzet ću ovo. Idem bit.
Ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say?
Così è qui che ti guarda.
Came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them.
Questi cognino.
From there I had to negotiate an even more precarious route. But
Questi cognino.
I would need to get my ass out of there.
Andiamo da qua così. Mogu ovo. Paziti. On živi jebot. I ja sam to vero. Tako ludo ovo je.
Train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados. Outside, inside, anywhere I could.
E, bok, sad da.
Way towards my prey.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
Kako dobro je napravljeno. Evo.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards.
Ooh. Jebi ga. Krasan, znači zvoni ne biti zajebot. A da, sad. U tu foru.
Times it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Ima li pičoka sad?
Di? Po mene tu. Nema. Lajvan sad bog te.
Nema treba čbiga.
A
I kept hoping those
nisam išao za vrijeme nigdje.
give me a hand.
You mean
Znači tjedan.
that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come
See?
riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Nema nikog na...
Pa jebi.
Vidce.
Ovo što je ovo?
Help
Jebate,
from the Pinkertons?
često je ljudi on ishodu, niko nije došao jebote na live. Šta je
Bunch
ovo?
all by my lonesome,
Jebo ih ja.
as usual.
Jesam ja.
Da da ti.
Who the hell is that? He's out of his mind! I guess you had enough, huh? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat! He's killing everybody! You ain't seen the likes of me. Kill us all!
O. Kada bude shotgun uzmem bolje. To je bolje. Pa je ovaj jebon.
Rule the day!
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they? Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Ujebote.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
Pa jebe ti, prije sam uzeo. Čisto na čunu kao ono glupavo, ono se uzima. To uzeo, jebote. Stere. Jebote, glupi ovaj crveni nišan ovaj jebeni. Sve to puca. Ovo izdođe krivo vrijeme kad ja hoću da pucam.
Zar nema stari Call of Juarez?
Pa ima kako.
Ja mislim.
Tamo kao ovamo bog te slabo. Ovamo neće kad treba. Zakaj nije bio crni onaj vraga? Crveni onaj kao, iđe da puca. Tamo kao čim čuješ zvono, onda možeš da odmeš. Ja to što prije uvijek uzem.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Da im još tam samo na Discordu nešto. Jebate, 400 ljudi, jedan reakcija kao ono, moju poruku da dolazite na live. Jebate.
Twig.
Aj, jebih.
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together.
Ja ne
Kid
reagiram
Curry
samo
escaped from
udjem.
jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail.
Ne govorim za tebi, govorim za ostale ove sve.
My brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
Oh yeah.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he? Don't let him hear you saying that.
Možda vani
Anyways,
ljudi.
I tracked those boys to a camp right outside
Šta bi bili vani?
Colorado.
Something's coming. What the hell's that?
Pa nisam htio da pucam, jebote, što kaže deal. Idem kao nešto da pucam, onda.
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
Jebi se.
Who's shooting at? We're under fire! That's it for you!
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts. And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific. The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Kome priča ovaj?
A ima koji su u kafiću, baru. Je došao. A ti jebote sve priča svoju priču.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5. Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me. The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
But the wild bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
Još sekundu.
Aj saljem sliku od igrice parate.
Ajde već, ako bi sad ti bio samo da neće zvuče nikoga.
Well, having removed the first bundle,
Ren dvojica.
Uslika na
I decided
sate.
I might as well remove the other one.
Da ovim kao nakon igru, kao sam pisao. Kao, običeš kao screenshot staviš i to.
Once that was done,
Ren vas dvojica tamo.
I'd find my way from there.
Kill him already. Asshole just killed Red. Gotcha.
Ovu sam samo onako usliko bitce dosta bolja.
Dobro.
You can't.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
I budale.
Tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Nema ni Tomija, ni Misteja.
Ali, ne zanima me. Ovo je njihova briga. Ljut, misteri kada sam maknuo mu bodove. Samo zbog ovoga što je šero.
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't going to work. I needed an alternate path forward.
Ne znam zašto mi nije dobra rezolucija slike.
Dio čega?
Pa da je pokvarilo mi sliku igrice.
Pa
Koji sam
možeš,
htio da
pa
posadjem.
možeš staviti USB u PlayStation, tamo prebaci s PlayStation u USB, ključ USB s PlayStation i baci u kompjuter.
Aha,
Da. Kaj se dogodi sa ovdje jebote? Ne jebemo, tu sam.
ev sad je okej.
I hope you understand how badly my adventure
Da.
might have ended had I not been as careful as hell. Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long, burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment.
Ajde, pa skini ga jebote. To je glupan jebote. A tu jebote.
Of course, I was
Aha, buy
successful.
one.
Clearly, I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore. It's truly amazing I've made it this far in life, considering how many times I've danced with death.
Kill that SOB! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
To smo završili.
Dobro. A sad još neka bedođi i onda ću izvući dobitnik.
Samo rezolucija zeza malo.
Pitaj ChatGPT da te popravi.
Ej,
Jebote.
malo gej je i ovako.
Dobro. Jebem ti sunce.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded. Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Sada pus dinamit. Jebote, ja. To je stvorio. Jebem ti sunce.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
I evo te, bacio sam mu pljac granat i on je živ. Dinamita zapravo.
As fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the
Raskadila jaja.
whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Edis.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never
Šta desi?
finding him.
Nego sam, da.
Govorim za stiker, onaj.
Those were his last
Da.
words.
Kažem da, zato kad se ko skladina jaja. Kako dugačka igrica, ova da vidim
Koliko ih
jebate.
ima?
Po 2 velika.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kind of glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo.
Kako lik?
He was riding with the James Younger gang.
Tu gen 3 sata, kako 3 sata, bote, kako se
Interesantna
že dugo radi
informacija.
ovo. Kako Vugen 3 sata, bote, pa kako je... Kako radim uže njega, jebote, šta je ovo?
Best outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with
A, još dvojica.
Kansas.
Ovaj
Killed near
i još jedan.
200 people, boy.
Great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and
Koji ti je
trains
iPhone?
from Kansas to
15.
Missouri.
Dobro sam ga znam ga na igre, čim je zašao, dobro sam ga znam ga na igre. Imam ga čim je zašao.
Dead or alive. That's one hell
Meni
of a
14.
payday.
Kako ti je? Meni je kje, samo što je malo mjesta, jebote. Joj, boli me sve, jebote, boli me dupe, boli me cica, boli me noge,
Moj ima
boli
128
me
čip.
mišići. A meni isto, malo je to, jebote, premalo. Jedino, terabajt, jebote. Ma jevo se možda uzeti terabajt. Jedan dan, ono možda, za Božić si uzeti.
Brate,
Krajem
mobitel
godine.
je.
Date jedan terabajt, treba mi jebote. Treba mi jedan terabajt mobitel. On bude jedan slike, imam 6-7 aplikacija, 8 aplikacija i dan s mjesta.
Slabo koji ima eb.
Pa ja bih kupio. Treba meni. I šta još? Niš. A puni se super, se puni, a pa spazim se užas, jebote. Brzo se prazni.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way
Znam
forward if I
njegove
was gonna
baterije.
fight.
Znaš kaj je, zašao na tu live, ne mogu više. Onda se umorit. Yes, vidimo se navečer. Na sreću navečer. Ajde, uživajte.
Pogledaj sliku.
Budem, ajde, čim sad završim tu. Ajde, čujemo se.